So here's the finished shirt, the front and the back. And if you want to know how I made this, the materials I used, I had a lot of fun. Stay with me and I will show you the process I used to make this shirt, and I cannot wait to wear it. Hello, my name is Cheryl Wilson. I'm an abstract artist, and if you're wondering what's behind me, well, I am going on a trip in a couple weeks. I'm going to be a grandma for the second time, so I'm going to be going down to help with my grandson and my son and his lovely daughter-in-law. And I want to be able to showcase while I'm flying that I'm an artist. So I am going to wear, I usually carry a bag that is all splattered with paint, but I'm also going to be wearing this cotton shirt as my coverall. It's not quite done yet, it's still drying, but I wanted to take you along with me on the journey of making this shirt. And it's not quite finished on the front, but I'm going to turn it over on the back. But I thought I would do this introduction and just show you my idea and show you the paints I use and the pens I use on the fabric. I'm going to wash it. I've done this before, and I'm using a little different materials, mediums this time. So I'm going to wash it, and then if I have time I will wear it with my outfit so you can see what it looks like. But it's a lot of fun. A lot of people stop and ask you know, the question, one, where did you get your shirt? Are you an artist? Things like that. So it opens the door. And then if they show a lot of interest in my art, I give them one of my panels, and I've done that in another video. It's my business card, but it's an actual piece of art on like a 4x4 or even an 8x8, depending on how interested. Only cost about $1, and they usually don't throw that away. They'll throw a business card away, but they won't throw away a small piece of art. But as I am a very messy abstract artist, this shirt actually shows the same style of art that I do in my pieces. So let's get started and I'll show you how I'm making that. And I hope this is of interest. Please do a thumbs up if you think you might give this a try, or if you visited me here, and leave me a comment of what you think. Again, I know my abstract art is not for everybody, but that's not the point. The point is, if there's anything in my videos that can be of help to you in your journey, that's what I do this for. So thank you for joining me. If you're new, come along with my crazy journey of who I am as an artist, and let's go. So here are the three things I used. The first of all, the thing that has really made this an easier project was the Liquitex acrylic medium. And this is a texture medium. And I've done shirts before or clothing before without this, and this really makes it an easier job. And you'll see when I do the demo, sometimes I add water, sometimes I don't. Then the paint pens, and they're really nice. These were good ones. And they worked really well on the cotton fabric. And then the fabric markers. I used a few of those. I didn't use those as much. I'm sure there's a lot of other places that I could use them, but for this project I used a lot of paint. And then I used the black fabric marker, and then I used the gold of the paint pen. So that's kind of give you a background of the materials I use. Okay, I'm going on a trip soon, so I thought I would try my hand at
painting my white cotton shirt to wear. So I got a ice cube tray to mix my paints in, and I got some Fabirc markers. I haven't used these before, and I got some permanent pens. Both these are supposed to work great on material, both gold and silver. And then I got some Fabirc medium, and it increases the flexibility and fabric adhesion. Now, I've painted with Fabirc paint before, but I had to use the color paint that was given to me. So this is supposed to work with whatever colors I want to use. So for acrylic colors, use a 1-to-1 ratio, comparable with all Liquitex product. Can be hand machine washed, once dry, no heat setting required. Because I have read there have been some times where you have to heat set, like the t-shirts and things. But this is what I read and did research on. That wasn't like for people doing t-shirts. This was more for people doing, you know, artist type projects as opposed to t-shirts. Not that t-shirts isn't art, but more of a project like this. So I am going to open my marker. I gotta get something to open it with. My studio cat Diva's here with me. If you hear her talking, it's about this time of day. She thinks she's hungry, although she's not hungry. So, and she just had a snack, so she doesn't need, I don't like my cat to be fat, so she's at a very good weight, but she's begging for more food. Okay, so I got the plastic off of I already wrote on here with a black permanent marker some words. That was a while back. So let's just, I don't know, let's start with, I'm going to start with writing, and then I'll go to using the paint. So, let's see. Pretty easy to use. I'd find that you'd have to adhere this down a little bit more if you wanted a straight line. Again, I'm a messy artist, so nothing that I do is exact. It's not the way I do my art. Say you wanted a perfect heart, you would do either slower or more deliberate. So, let me see what I want to do here. what I do with my art, so I'm going to be as free as I am with my art. Be better off with doing the acrylic. So that's how I start my paintings. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up some paints in here with the ratio they say, and I am going to start with a, let's see, this high flow, but it's gotten kind of thick, so. I didn't make a plan for this, and I did it on purpose. I didn't want to plan for this. The blue was a little thicker, so I'm just going to add some water to that. And I'm going to take a thicker brush That's more of what I want. Okay, let me add some more colors. I'm liking this so far. Again, this is not a traditional shirt that a lot of you would probably choose and design, but it's what I want. I'm doing a yellow, and I'm going to, again, that's about half and half, but I'm going to add some water to that because I want, again, I'm very watery. As it's touching the blue, it's getting green. Okay. I know the shirt is white, but I'm gonna add some white. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do is make some pink. We do white first and then add pink. Oh, I like that. I'm going to do some more white and then add some pink to it. You can see where this medium can go fast. And I got it from Amazon. I'll have the link in my store. Ooh, I like that color. I have a cardboard under here because I'm sure what this will do will leak through. Add some more black, put some water with that black. Big question mark. People are going to question what I'm wearing. And hopefully they'll come up to me and say, "Are you an artist?" I'm going to say, "Yes, I am." I mixed some of the pinky with the black to give it kind of the gray look. Add some more yellow that's mixed in, a lighter gray, and some of the green. Okay. I'm liking this. May not be your cup of tea. Ooh, I'm gonna put some gold in there. What happens is, if you don't have enough of the fabric softener type, is it hardens up. I think that's probably enough color here. So I'm going to let this dry. Put the lid on this. Let this dry. And of course I can go back in and add more wording, more paint. This is nice. So I'm going to let this dry. So the front of this is dry. So now I'm just going to start to work on the sleeves. And I'm doing a voiceover here because it's a lot of the same thing. So what I'm going to do is speed this up a little bit and just let you watch. I kept the sleeves a little less chaotic than the front. And the back, actually, as you see when I do it, is some more blue, so it's slightly different coloring. But the sleeves I kept very, you know, not as chaotic. I did put color on it. So I'm going to put this in fast speed and just pop in when it's necessary to maybe tell you what's going on.
When I look at you like that, you lose it completely, losing track of space and time. I don't wanna go home looking for a reason to stay here all night. I wonder, do you feel it too? Magic between me and you, the way that you make me feel. You wonder if I feel the same, the blood's rushing through your veins. And then when I say your name, bet I'm everything you see.
Okay, I took a paintbrush and just wrote a couple words in here. And I mixed up some more white because I wanted to kind of like, I can always tell, I can already tell. If it's the other paint, it always stuck to the thing, you know, it stuck. But this is, I can tell already this is a lot softer. So I'm going to like do a, yeah, some big whites splatters. I just wanted to pop in and do that. Okay.
So this is the back of the shirt. I had already done a little bit of writing on here. And I'm just going to speed this up again, but basically what I'm doing is the same thing as I did on the front. And just keep in mind, keep your ratio of the paint, no matter what paint you use, what color, what brand. I only use brands that are maybe not as much student grade, but I'm sure it'd be the same thing because a lot of people do t-shirts. But keep the ratio 1-to-1, whether it's thick or thin or whatever. Just follow the instructions on the jar. So I'm going to put this on fast speed and just let you watch the process, and hopefully it's relaxing and enjoyable.
You like that, you lose it completely, losing track of space and time. I don't wanna go home looking for a reason to stay here all night. I wonder, do you feel it too? Magic between me and you, the way that you make me feel. usually don't share any secrets. Suddenly you're an open book. When I struggle to find the words, you get me completely. It's like I've known you forever, so I wonder, do you feel it too? Magic between me and you, the way that you make me feel. You wonder.
All right, here is the shirt again. It has a lot of color, a lot of action. This is the front, and here is the back. A lot of different colors, kind of a little different flavor. I love it. I hope you give this a try, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you think you'll try it. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if you hated it. I just want to see more thumbs up. I work so hard. Thumbs up if you don't mind. I would love it. I'd love to see this video get more thumbs up than the ones in the past. It just mean a lot to me.